Yo, what's up, guys? Steve here with Scotch and Things. Hey, I had someone ask about this Norseman in particular, my Plum number 4710. I can even tell you that without looking at the blade right there, 4710. So 4 or 5 years ago, I did an unboxing and then carried this thing for a month and did like a 1 month update. That's when I used to think I could review stuff, but really, right, every person's experience is different. So my experience with this knife is going to be different. So how could you watch me give you a review and say, wow, yeah, I got to go buy one. So I still have it. My first Grimsmo Norseman. This was a knife like I've said in the past with lots of my knives, I kind of lusted after and didn't think I'd ever be able to afford. I can now. So, but I still have this. I do want to send away or buy the dual thumb studs that they offer. I've got that on my other one, which surprisingly enough, if someone wants to, I might sell that one because when I go to grab one to carry, I carry this one. I still carry this. So let's talk about this after 4 years, 5 years, whatever it was. 2021, I think I got it. Yeah, 2021. So yeah, 4 years. It's great. For me, I like it. Yeah, they look funny, this and that, but I like the overall size. I like a recurve, right? I've said that thousands of times. I find cutting with a recurve is awesome. I like the tip. It's a little bit thicker. Mine could use a touch up for sure, and I'm not the guy to do that. But I like the secondary tip for opening boxes. It makes it really easy. I like how this knife carries. It's big, as in like, right? It's a good sized knife, but it's thin. It's a thin knife and it carries great. The action is great. I've had this thing apart, I don't know, a dozen times, not a dozen, a handful of times over the years. You do got to clean them out every once in a while. I mean, you can see mine, I cranked the pivot down on mine. So it's not so drop shuddy and bouncy. That's just my kind of preferred. They're known for their famous action where they just kind of slam down and sometimes they'll bounce open. That's cool at first. And then you're like, yeah, I'm okay with this. I like that. Just crank that pivot a little bit, and slow it down, at least for me. They are super easy to take apart and clean. Like, it's nothing. It's just 1, 2, 3, you pull it apart, wipe everything down, clean it. Yeah, I think they're great. They are available through Grimsmo all the time now, around 1,000 to, I think the price goes up to like 1,100 something, depending on your options. I've gotten quite a few buyers' emails, right, that I can spec my own. I spec'd that one last year. Okay, I spend $1,000 on lots of different knives, right? So it's not like a thing. But so I've got lots of times I go, here's my $1,000, give me a knife. Brand new, is this knife still worth $1,000? I think so, right? Look at its CNC knife competitors out there. Shirogorofs. I mean, look at the other knives that you can get out there for that $900 to $1,000. And do I think it's worth the money? To me, I do. I do. But if you're honestly, unless you want to build your own and get the perfect one for you, there's so many of them out there now that the prices have fallen, right, on the secondary. So you can literally go get one that some dude just spent $1,000 for, and they're really going, depending on condition, like if it's a user, $500 on the secondary. If it's brand new, guys are selling them for like $800. So between that $500 and $800 range, you can get a really nice knife. If not a damn near brand new knife, right? The guy might have bought it and taken it out of the box and flicked it a bunch of times and never carried it. and he's going to eat that $200, $300 loss, and you're going to get a really nice brand new knife for not the brand new price. So that's if you want one, look at the secondary in the Grimsmo Facebook group is where they always are. There's a couple different ones so you can take a look, but yeah, not a review. It's just, do I still have the knife? Absolutely. Is it still one of my favorites? Yeah, I love this knife. Do I carry it all the time because I've got so many damn knives? No. But it does make it in pocket. At least I make sure I put this in my pocket at least once a month, unless I'm carrying something for only a month, right? I do still carry it. It's usually down here, opening boxes, or, you know, I've got a bad habit of upstairs and downstairs, and the downstairs knives kind of hang out downstairs for a while and don't get carried, and then they make their way upstairs and they get carried more. So, yeah. Here's a 4-year review. I don't know what I would... I've been really tempted. I don't know, maybe you guys can answer this question. Yeah, it's on bearings. I know they get dirty and they do gum up. Because Grimsmo makes their own cages. Grimsmo makes everything on this knife except for the bearings. I mean, the hardware, you can't deny their talent in machining, right? They make a damn nice knife, and their precision is really nice. And if you get this or the Rask or the Fiel, you're going to get a high quality knife. I wonder if you can maybe throw a set of those skiff washers in here. Boy, that would be awesome. And if I can maybe find that out, I might convert that new one with the black blade over to washers and throw that in the knife in the pocket for work. Even though I know these are super, like, I should just do it now, because what do I care if it's on bearings or washers? Yeah, it's going to get dirty and gummed up. But yeah, these things are made to be, they're users, right? It doesn't matter if it's on, yeah, are the bearings going to gum up faster than washers? Yeah. So I should just quit being a wuss and just carry that other one at work. You know, the blade steel, you can get choice now between Magna Cut and RWL 34. Both of mine are still in RWL 34. I like RWL 34. I think it's a fine steel. Their anno always fades pretty easily, though. You can see over the year, it doesn't take long for it to dull up, but you know, over the years it gets duller and duller, and you can hit it with Windex and stuff and bring some of the color back. But there you go. There's my 4-year update on the Grimsmo Norseman number 4710, my first Norseman ever. Honestly, it could be my only one. If I end up selling that other one, I would be completely happy with I am just completely happy. I love the honeycomb. I got that one because it was the reverse honeycomb, so maybe I'll keep it. Look at me, I'm just spinning here. Yeah. I still love the Norseman. It's still one of my favorite knives. I think they're great, and that's just my opinion. Yours may differ, so that's up for you to decide. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you later.